Alright, guys.
Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Here in the memory den. Continuing on with the main quest for Fallout. Sorry for the heater. I know I probably mentioned it in a previous recording, but it's like 5 degrees where I live right now.
That sure doesn't look like it came in with us.
You didn't see anything.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking
He's
for
dead.
a miracle, Amari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you too mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. And so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Hippo
The
Whattus.
circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a
Toast.
foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Nothing already, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled merc, I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has won.
Hell yeah.
Hey, find a magazine while we're waiting. In a holotape game.
One last fail-safe. There's a lock on the memories maybe.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive function, he'll act as a host.
Alright, let's
Alright.
do it.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
This part always reminded me of like the part in Fallout 3 with Tranquility Lane. It's one of my favorite missions, I think, out of any of the games.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant.
I might try to do that
Generated, but it's there.
at some point in time
We're going
on
to load
this
you
channel.
into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
If I ever get through Fallout New Vegas, I know that's going to take a while, plus this. I don't think I'm going to go through all the side stuff and DLC in this. I'm probably just going to go through the main
Can
story.
you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There.
I know my game
This is
glitches
the
out a
earliest
lot
intact memory I can
whenever I
find.
do this part. My last playthrough it did pretty bad, and my buddy's playthrough it did. I wish you could just pick all these up.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world...
Remember, you are
Dad was either
experiencing these
drunk
memories as
or
Kellogg.
not around.
This may prove
I guess he
disorienting.
must have
at
run with
first.
one of the raider gangs, but
This
I
doesn't
never
seem
really
to be
knew
what
what
we're
he
looking
did.
for.
Don't know why Mom was
There
with him.
appears to be another
Maybe at some
intact
point in his
memory
life it wasn't
close
a-
to you in temporal sequence. There.
The
Try
thing
that
about
one.
happiness is, you only know I
Let's
was
keep
the
looking.
worst thing that ever
I'll
happened
connect
to
you to the
her.
next intact memory.
If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who did.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
You can just rush through this, like I'm doing. I mean, you can listen to everything if you want to.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead.
Well, we seem to be getting
I didn't
closer.
care where I was
Try this
going.
next one.
Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth.
Getting warmer.
I kinda
One
ran
of
out
these
of
has got to
road.
tell us something.
Plus,
We're
I'd
running
come
out
to
of
terms
time.
with life. It wasn't gonna be
There's one
stupid.
that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs.
There's my guy.
Hopefully it's all
Just fine.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the
I
kid.
found another intact memory.
I'm not saying I haven't done it,
Whenever you're
but I never liked to. And yeah,
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle. His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in...
In the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Oh yeah, so we have to go get
The heads
Virgil.
are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes,
Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Huh? Where did you just jump from?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me
None.
pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, get me out.
What side effects the procedure might have had? No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Dr. Amari,
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up.
Hey, level up.
He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. It's about time I put one in the lockpick. Now we have the glowing sea. Find Virgil. Alright. Then we can talk to Nick. So let's head up and talk to Nick. See how he's feeling. There you are.
Nick,
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go! What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
Guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Alright. Probably finish up this heading towards the glowing sea in the next part.